Okay, so story time about this was after the guy with the aneurysm, 6'9". I never got a chance to meet him. He had an aneurysm. Well, shortly after that, my mother and Nicole, they met this guy named Fred. And Fred had a brother named Michael. Michael was in a wheelchair. Okay, he had a Bentley, a baby blue Bentley, and all this good stuff, right? They took pictures. They met him at the gas station. So long story short, as he continued, as my mother continued to get to know Fred, of course, they never told him anything about me. Michael lived in some apartments over there by the Braves Stadium in Cobb County. Her and Nicole always kept it like on a hush hush, whatever Michael and Fred, whatever they had going on. And my thing is this, like, why would he try to get to know my mother? She's an old-fashioned lady. Like, she doesn't do anything with music. I remember that Fred managed a group called the, I forgot, something Posse. They were, I know the group's name, but they were a group out of the Bay Area. He was managing them. And, I just couldn't believe, like, how she was talking to a guy like this. Like, this ain't even her type of guy. And at the end of the day, I remember that he said that Kendrick was his nephew, the guy Michael that was in a wheelchair. Kendrick was his nephew. And I remember that Nicole and Naomi went to the Kendrick Lamar concert, and this was like around 2013 or 14 when they went to the concert, or 2015. She went to his concert. These are the things that I'm talking about when I'm saying, like, gatekeeping, trying to keep secrets, never letting me know, jealousy, envy. This is another reason why my spirit guides move me away, because they're very envious. They're very jealous. Every time I have something, it's like I have to give it to them or whatever the case is, and it's no more. Obviously, they got to my kids. They're in their ear, but my kids still know that I'm their mother. They know that I love them. And, at the end of the day, I feel like when me and my kids will be together is when, hopefully it's not when I have money, but, they'll eventually wake up. And their father, too. Their father's in with Nicole and with Norma. And I just feel like it's sad. It's definitely a sad situation that I'm going through. But, at the end of the day, as long as I have my kids, I'll be happy. But it's more story time that's going to come.